Dr. Nerenberg's mind-body workout system.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm humbled by your presence. I'm humbled to be in your presence with the opportunity of talking to you about something that deeply matters to me and will matter to the world, will actually help transform our society, and to be a part of this history. I call those of you here in 2008 the first wave of the social revolution of dialogue. You are the first wave, history in the making. I'm grateful that you're here, those of you in the room, those of you watching on DVD, those listening on CD. You are my brothers and sisters in the social revolution of dialogue. It's an honor to be amongst you. Today's topic is the natural right to be, the new Proclamation of Independence. I'm going to read a short statement, and we're going to have discussion and commentary as we go over the new Proclamation of Independence. We declare our natural right to be our true selves, as long as the expression of this true self does not violate the rights of others. And we're going to have a discussion. We declare our natural right to be our true selves. So I'm making a statement. We have the right to be ourselves, our true selves. The true self has been repressed. But this is not an unconstrained expression of our true selves. We're talking about a constrained one with boundaries, with respect to one another. As long as we approach each other with kindness and wisdom, we have the natural right. That's our natural born right to be who we really are, our true selves, as long as we're not violating the rights of other people in doing so. I'd like to know your reactions to reference to it as a natural right and being our true selves. The revolution, the social revolution of dialogue, is about just that. It's saying we have a right to be our true selves, and a new social contract is put forth to guide that. That is greater depth, going to 50-50, 50% deep, 50% superficial, suspending the lock-in where we can go back and forth between the levels, and anything becomes socially appropriate as long as we approach each other with the correct boundaries, that is, respectfully, with kindness and wisdom. That's the new social contract. We're wearing the logo, respectfully real, so we can find one another. I'm not trying to force this on anybody. We declare our natural right. We declare our natural right. This is our right. Just as we have a natural right to be here on this earth amongst the trees and the deer and the flowers, we have a right to be here. The deer has the right to be the deer. The wolf is the wolf. The rose is the rose. And we are who we are, as long as we're not violating other people's rights. That's our natural right as all creation. Anything else in existence. The mountain is the mountain. The sun is the sun. It is being what it is. We have the right to be what we are. We commit ourselves to address each other with respect, with kindness and wisdom. So those in the social revolution of dialogue, when we're expressing our true selves, we're committing ourselves to approaching each other in a respectfully real manner, which is using words to create connection, bridges, not walls and barriers. We declare ourselves emancipated from the old social contract, which compelled us to constrain ourselves into the prison of the false self. So I'm making reference to the false self. The old social contract had three parts. 95% of the time was superficial, 5% was deep. There was a lock-in. Once you got started on that superficial level, it was hard to go to a deep level. You were locked in. And only certain subjects were socially appropriate. What that did was it constrained many of us. Many of us felt constrained into being a false self, talking a certain way that wasn't really us.